7 months since thousands of Nebraska Democrats started a new wave of leaving the party, not because they didn't identify as a Democrat, but because they wanted to vote in the Republican primary. But with the midterms now less than a month away, we wanted to know, have they come back? KETV Newswatch 7's Bill Shammer investigates the answer.
It's no secret why some Nebraska voters were trading in their blue for red this spring.
You know, before the primary, there was a big call for Democrats to switch their party registration so they could vote in the primary.
Dr. Elizabeth Tice Morse, a political science professor at UNL, says the primary may not be the primary reason.
Actually been quite a large shift towards Republican Party affiliation across the country. It's not just Nebraska, it's across the country.
And a majority of those Democrats have not come back. This graph shows Nebraska added nearly 12,000 Republicans since March. Meanwhile, Democrats continue a downward direction, losing more than 7,000 voters.
I think that says to the Democratic Party, both in Nebraska and nationwide, that they need to start they need to figure out a message, a way of approaching our politics that is more appealing to a lot more people.
KETV Investigates combed through a quarter century of voter registration data. Since 1998, the number of Nebraska Democrats has dropped nearly 10%. So where'd they go? Look at 1998 compared to 2022. You can see the ratio of Republicans relatively flat. Democrats have dipped, and nonpartisan voters have almost doubled. The new leadership at Nebraska's GOP says it comes down to several things.
I think education is a big part of it. Tax and spend approaches. People are just done with being overtaxed. So there's a multitude of reasons, and law and order.
KETV reached out to the Nebraska Democratic Party about the data on Wednesday. We told them the story wouldn't air until Sunday. Their official response, unavailable for comment. Douglas County Election Commissioner Brian Cruz wants voters to remember party affiliation doesn't matter on November 8th.
In the general elections, everybody gets the same ballot. So there's not a real reason or a real propelling argument to change from one party to the other, at least for the election.
You think people are voting and registering with their wallet in mind right now?
It's kind of if we have a law in political science, the law is that the economy affects votes. And so the state of the economy just is probably the best predictor of people's votes.
One more interesting note in my research, in the last 20 plus years, Nebraska's had several other official parties come and go, including the Green Party, the Nebraska Party, the Reform Party, the Natural Law Party, the Libertarian Party, and most recently, the Legal Marijuana Now Party. Only the latter two are still active. We do have an important date coming up, October 28th. That's the last day to register in person or change your registration to vote in the midterms on November 8th.